Hi, how are you doing? I'm DJ Konami, and I'll teach you this game. Come along.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are going to live the lifelong fantasy of being a club DJ with Konami's 1997 Beatmania. Was being a DJ in a club, by the way, ever anyone's fantasy? I mean, I'm sure there are DJs are a thing, so clearly it was someone's fantasy. When I was at clubs, I just wanted to, meet girls. That was the only reason why I was there. I actually found clubs super annoying, so if it wasn't for the girls, I probably wouldn't be there. So I don't know. I guess some people want to stand behind the booth and play music. That's, to each their own. But anyway, this is Beatmania. As you can see, it's sort of a mix-up of a piano game and a record scratching controller. So this game was originally released in the arcades, and the controller there had these sort of 5 piano buttons plus a sort of scratchy kind of record sort of part. See, they're showing it as I'm talking, so it looked like something like that. When this came to PlayStation, they released some home controllers that were kind of, basically what they had in the arcade, so you could go ahead and scratch and, press the piano buttons and feel like a DJ in your own house, get the beat meter up and get the Funkatron going, earn $180,000 through hip reggae and soul, all the good stuff. We're playing the arcade version here today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and slam in some quarters and get this puppy started. We're going to drop in a couple quarters. The funny thing about this game is that it talks to you, so I'm going to try and shut up at a few key points to see if we can hear some funny stuff. So let's get going. So here's our weird, creepy agent. He speaks only in Japanese. I do not speak Japanese, so I guess he's meeting me in an alley. I'm probably a talented hobo that he's recruiting into the DJ lifestyle, as shady promoters are known to do. So let's go ahead and start with practice, so that he can at least train this dirty hobo, probably clean him up a little, shower him a little bit, just so that... did it say DJ Konami back there?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm DJ Konami, and I'll teach you this game.
This is
Come along.
DJ Konami?
First, you have to know how to play the game. When the object is down here, you push the key and scratch the turntable. Okay, let's play. You'll be fine. You just keep your eyes on the gauge and relax.
Oh my god.
Hey, are you okay?
DJ Konami.
Let's
DJ
go to the
Konami's
scratch
giving me
game.
guff, guys. Okay, so it's a pretty easy game.
That wasn't too bad.
It's basically like Guitar Hero.
This is all I can show you. The more you play, the better you'll get. So go get everybody on the floor. Good luck.
Thanks, DJ Konami. I'm glad you believe in me. So this game is basically sort of like... so this was the predecessor to Dance Dance Revolution. Dance Dance Revolution came out basically right after this. So you can kind of see where Konami was going. It was around the same time that Guitar Hero and all that stuff was starting to catch on. There was a period in time in gaming where all of a sudden these... Basically, they're kind of like modern Simon Says games. You remember that old digital game Simon, where it would tell you to hit the red, green, blue, purple, and then you'd have to just do it back in sequence? That's basically what these games are. They're just a little more sophisticated. But okay, so anyway, as I'm DJing here, we got some sweet visuals on the... Oh god, I can't even think. To the right of my my little note. I don't know what you call it. This is where the pieces in Tetris fall down from the sky. So you see my notes on the left there, and you see I'm giving rise to some sweet visuals. It's actually, what is actually a little annoying about this game? I want to be looking at the visuals. I can only kind of see them in my peripheral vision, because if I look away from the notes for a second, I'm going to mess them up. So I think these visuals are really for you guys, but I can kind of tell they look totally random and bizarre. They're reminding me of, do you guys remember for my 50th video, I think I played the weirdest game that I could find in the book, which was a game called Deus Ex Machina. Oh, we're done. We DJ'd the hell out of that, I guess. Did we pass? We succeeded we got 100%. Our groove level was through the roof. That's an official rating. I hope we got $70,000 for that, because I don't perform for free, guys. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Advice from the Joker from The Dark Knight. Okay, now I guess... Oh, we're moving up. So we've successfully mastered hip-hop. The next level of difficulty of music beyond that is reggae. We can sort of preview what's coming. Techno, ooh, I don't think we're ready for techno yet. What's the very top? It's probably like country or something. Or I guess it's actually like rave music. But yeah, do you guys remember Deus Ex Machina? It was the weirdest game I ever played. It was some game where like you were supposed to... Oh, God, look at this! I think this might be weirder than Deus Ex Machina. Although, I don't know, it was a weird game. It was a ZX Spectrum game where you basically start a cassette tape while you are playing the game, and the tape has like psychedelic music talking about like human babies being born into computers and like psychedelic ideas and like war is love and stuff. And you just listen to the tape while you play the game, and the game is like all timed in sequence with the tape. It's really weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, and if you're curious, you can go look it up. Either on my channel or there are other people who've played it too on YouTube. You can find these things these days, guys, but oh god. This actually isn't that hard, but I definitely have to concentrate, and that weird aggressively reggaeing man to the right there is distracting me. Like, he doesn't look like he's having any joy in reggae. He's just like doing it like angrily. It's like somebody's forcing him to reggae against his will. It's like, you know, if you don't want a reggae man, just like I think it goes against reggae culture to reggae under duress. Like, am I wrong? Reggae is supposed to be a happy thing, man. I don't know what that guy was doing. What? Boo! I got booed off stage at reggae. My groove level is only 25%. Oh, I did not prepare for this night correctly. Oh man, don't you guys hate it when you get up to perform and your groove level is below 50? Oh, they're sending me back to the alley. They're like, we believed in the wrong hobo. Your time here is done. What does he say when you insert a quarter? Hold on. I think he's saying kill the beat, yo. Alright, I will kill the beat. Let's do this. Oh, press the start button. That would help. And then let's get this countdown timer going. Alright, I want another shot! Believe in this hobo! This hobo will not steer you wrong. God, look at that guy's haircut. Like, what was that? That was like, he had a bit of a mullet in the background and like no style in the front. Okay, forget about reggae. Reggae is not our thing. Techno. What? We only have two options: techno or reggae. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're amping it up to 11 here. We're a very confident DJ. Reggae just is not in our wheelhouse. This is the overdoser. You guys can check out my BPM meter at the bottom there. It's showing me how many beats per minute I'm like laying down here. Oh man, it's getting really psychedelic. Oh god. Okay, if you are prone to seizures, turn this video off instantly. I don't think I'm prone to seizures. Oh god, these notes are coming so fast. So fast, I'm gonna get booed off stage. I know it. Oh my god, they were not kidding about hard. Guys, if you're prone to seizures, please turn away. Oh, I'm doing the worst. I'm like the worst techno DJ they have ever seen. Okay, here we go. My beat per meter guy has totally stopped dancing. He's like, what the F is going on up there? The interesting thing I always found about like Guitar Hero and stuff is like if you start to mess up, it's not like the song stops playing. Oh god, my brain can't think fast enough. I am not like a DDR kind of person. To be good at like DDR and stuff, your brain has to like work on like a different wavelength, I think. Where like fast patterns, like look at this pattern that I did right there. I don't know what this pattern is supposed to be. I just sort of flail at the keyboard and hope I survive. Okay, my guy is like, he's fading out of existence. I'm pretty sure I'm getting booed off the stage. For the record, I've never seen a club DJ actually get booed. Oh god, it's like a it's like a pulse that's dead. Look at that. Oh my god. So I guess my groove level is only sufficient to pass the very first level? This can't be. This can't be. We're giving this another shot here. Okay, we got at least one more in us. I guess I should say I'm not surprised that this is not going to be a long playthrough because this type of game is definitely not in my wheelhouse. And it's also one of those games that like I don't even know how interesting this is to watch. There isn't much in terms of gameplay, to be honest. It's just notes falling down, and if I'm good enough, you'll see me hit them, but if not, I won't. But it kind of doesn't really change anything from your perspectives, probably. You're just seeing these weird songs played and see these notes be hit. It is sort of one of my pet peeves with sort of, even going back to Guitar Hero, how the visuals... Guitar Hero has some cool visuals, by the way, but like you can't enjoy them while you're playing the game. It's one of those weird things. Like when I'm playing Mario or Zelda or something, it's like I'm looking at everything on the screen. I'm taking it all in. But when I'm playing one of these games, my eyes are like locked on the notes that are coming down, and I am not paying attention to anything else. Also, I will say, I thought there was going to be way more like record scratching here, but like my hand isn't even on the record buttons at the moment. Because like, what's the point? Like, there's no record scratching in reggae, or at least it hasn't shown up yet. Oh, here's some. Speak of the devil. Okay, I gotta concentrate here for a second. They're trying to distract me and give me a seizure with what's happening on the left over there. I'm pretty sure my groove level is not high enough. What, do you have to like miss no notes? I don't understand. I'm pretty sure I'm getting booed off stage once again. What the Oh, I almost passed! Did you see that? I was so close. My groove level is 63%. I'm sorry, guys. I don't normally have performance issues like this. Oh my god. Okay. Well, to hell with this. Hold on. We're gonna sort of let ourselves fail out here. Let this go. Because when you do hit start, it tells you if you hit all 5 buttons at once, it will go into expert mode. We know I'm gonna fail. Look, press all 5 buttons for an expert game. I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Inserting a coin. Kill the bicho. Alright, here we go. Press all 5 buttons and all 5... Oh, I don't have enough fingers for this. All 5 buttons and start. Expert mode, judgment of your DJ level. Guys, be prepared to watch some hardcore fails here. Alright, this actually doesn't look too bad to start out with, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This game, by the way, was released in 1997, which seems like really late for an arcade game to me. It kind of feels like in my mind, like arcades were mainly like an 80s, maybe kind of like an early 90s thing. It's one of those things that like once you start talking about arcade games that came out like especially near the year 2000s, like 97 is getting up there. It kind of feels like arcades were of a different generation at that point. And what I mean is like I've been to like some modern arcades where like they have more modern games. These things exist, by the way. It's not like arcades are totally gone. I'm doing shockingly well here, by the way. But modern arcades are kind of weird in that the like games that they have are not games like used to be in arcades. Like they used to be like, you know, the Simpsons arcade game and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the arcade game, or like Dig Dug and Defender and like games that would later be released on console. Now the games are all like those crane hook arm games, or it'll be like Pac-Man, but if you get enough points, hey look, I beat a level on expert. Holy crap. Did not expect that. It'll make you play Pac-Man, but if you get far enough, then it will like give you tokens and stuff to like buy stuffed animals. It's kind of turned into like more, they're still video electronic games, but they're not video games in the same sense. They're more like they're not even video slot machines because there is skill, but it's more like they're video prize machines, I would say. And I've even seen in like a modern arcade Candy Crush. And it just sort of makes me think, like, who the hell is coming to the arcades to play something that you literally play on your phone? I don't know. But the gaming landscape, of course, changed a lot over the years. And so originally arcades were super important because you couldn't play, you simply couldn't play video games at home very easily. And so everyone would go to arcades. Obviously, as technology has advanced, the reason that arcades really have gone away is that people just play everything at home now. You have like an Xbox and a PlayStation and a Nintendo Switch, and you know, why would you ever need to go pay $0.25 per life at some bar to play a video game? So obviously arcades have had to adapt to find a way to still exist and be relevant, and they've done that through prizes and so on and so forth. But It just makes me feel like modern arcades are nothing like the arcades that I kind of remember iconically. How do I always fail at this song? I was hitting all the notes. What could I have done better? What do you reggae people want out of me? My God. Man, I didn't even do that much worse on expert mode than I did on the regular mode. This is unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm offended, I guess, as a DJ that they do not like my music. Okay, we're gonna give this one more shot. We'll try techno one more time, just to see. My DJ level is an F. Wait, it goes all the way to H? So F actually isn't too bad. Normally F is a fail, but I guess if there's a G and an H below that, then I was doing okay. Alright, kill the beat, yo. Let's go ahead and hop in one more time. Oh, I have 3/4? Might as well throw in one more. And we might as well see if we can do this. I don't know. We'll give it 1 or 2 more tries. As I blather on about arcades and so on. Oh, we're totally going to skip the tutorial, though. We don't need DJ Konami giving us his advice. He's helped enough. And you really need to get a better styled haircut. Because I don't know what you're trying to pull off, but it's definitely not working. Techno. We've seen this. Okay, here's one of my complaints. I wish there were more songs. There are other versions of this game, by the way, and so they have released like updates where there are more songs and stuff. But this version seems to only have 3. I mean, I guess I have to pass this before they even unlock the higher levels. But I mean, come on, can't I just slam in a few more quarters and, you know, call it even? Basically, can I just bribe this arcade machine to allow me to go to the higher levels? Oh god, oh yeah, this is a seizure level, guys. Close your eyes if need be. Oh god, it actually hurts my eyes to like play this. Oh god, and oh yeah, oh we're missing it all. Oh god. Whew, when you miss too many in a row, you're gonna have to take a minute to collect yourself, but then you miss more, and like it's a never-ending. Yeah, nobody's asked me to come back and DJ at this club. Probably the owners like standing by the bar, like their mouths just like hang open, like who the F did we hire? Like, oh my god, get him the F out of here. He's killing the beat, and not in a good way. Not like he's killing it, like he's killing it. It's terrible. He has murdered the beat. Oh my god. I don't even recognize this song, by the way. I don't even know, by the way, I don't know if this game like really captures my clubbing experiences. I don't know if it captures yours either, but it kind of feels more like I'm the DJ at some kind of weird rave. Yeah, I don't know. Like, does this game adequately reflect your clubbing experiences? I have to feel like maybe I didn't go to the right clubs or something, but oh man, I suck at this game. I suck at techno at least. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's hop in one more time to the easier mode. While I kind of wrap up my thoughts here, because we're also out of quarters, and that's just fine by me. So, Beatmania here is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. And I have to say, like, my own opinion of whether I think this game belongs in the book, I don't think it belongs in the book, and here are my thoughts. Games like this, I think, are actually an interesting curiosity, and I think it's kind of cool that there exists an arcade game out there that had sort of a piano-y DJ controllers. You know, DJ Hero was a game that came out on PlayStation later on to sort of capitalize on the interest in sort of this DJ stuff and the Guitar Hero craze and stuff. So I don't think that this game is like bad by any reflection, especially if like, you know, maybe you are a DJ and this is like kind of a fun, cool game to play, or maybe you just like the idea of DJing and this game appeals to you. That's totally fine. However, I think this game doesn't belong in the 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die book, because nothing about this game seems like an essential, like if you didn't play this game, you wouldn't understand video games. I think it belongs in like a historical, like, you know, review of like all the weird video games out there, because those are super cool. I love watching YouTube videos about weird controllers or weird games and like, unusual gaming trivia and so on. But like, is this a game that I would say most people must play? I would say absolutely not. And again, it's not saying it's not a good game or people shouldn't play it, but just I don't think it has the appeal or is fundamental enough to the history of video games to warrant something like, you know, you must play this. So that's my opinion, guys. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my assessment here? I mean, one final thing I will say about this game is that this, by the way, is the exact kind of game I believe should be in arcades. Games that have control schemes that you simply can't capture at home. So, for instance, another thing I noticed about a lot of modern arcades is they have a lot of... Let's try this one more time. Let's try the reggae, why not? They have a lot of like shooters and stuff, like light gun games, and I think that's actually great because it's not super easy to sort of capture the light gun experience at home properly. I've talked about this in a number of videos. Even with like the Wii and stuff, it doesn't quite do it correctly for a variety of reasons. It's close, it's not bad, but shooters, belong in the arcades. This kind of game with a very unusual control scheme that you can't really capture with like an Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo controller, this totally belongs in an arcade because it's cool this game exists. It belongs in a place where you can design a specific machine to properly control it. But as far as like, should you design controllers to play this at home? I mean, I guess you can. I guess they did, but it's sort of like one of those things that like, it's a niche audience. It's better when you come up with a game that has really wonky, crazy control schemes to try to design an arcade machine to represent it. So I think, like arcades could have a renaissance and make a comeback if the designers really started to think outside the box and think, let's create a bunch of games that you could not control with a typical game controller and release them into arcades. And then there would be a reason to go to arcades again, because people would be like, there's games that are in the arcades that you just simply can't play at home. And then, maybe this would be one of those games. But, as far as this being so influential or notable that it deserves, everyone should play it, I don't think I agree with that. Anyway, as I say, do you guys agree with my assessment? Do you have your own thoughts of Beatmania here? Have you ever played this in an arcade? I've never seen this before out in the wild, so I only read about it in the book. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and as always, thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out this game. As always, whatever you think of the game, hopefully you've enjoyed checking it out with me. If you have, remember to like that video, subscribe to the channel, and guys, we are in our 4th year of games. It is unbelievable that we have made it this far. I'm looking forward to so many fun games this year, so please remember to tune back in and check them out with me. Until next time, my friends, don't get recruited by any weird, creepy Japanese fellas into becoming a DJ, because they're probably setting you up to fail. It's probably some kind of weird revenge scheme. Oh look, and we can sign our name as weird anime woman's face, and that will be our entire name, DJ Woman Face. Oh, we made $90,000. Or wait, was that $90? I think there's a decimal place in there. Well, whatever. We're not living on... We can at least sleep in a hotel room for one night. We're not living on the street tonight. Anyway, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves. And peace.